welcome to lesson 3. So today's topic is turnover. What is turnover? In simple time, turnover means sales. It can be net sales. For those of you that did accounting, turnover will not be a problem to you. So the sales or your net sales. So your net sales is, in our last class we did discuss net sales. So net sales is sales minus return inward. Okay? So in an organization, we want to know what is the number of sales, what is the magnitude or the volume of sales. So for you to know the magnitude or the numbers of sales, then you need to look at the turnover. That's particular ratio or that yardstick that will measure the numbers of time in which a particular activities that has to do with sales take place is known as stock turnover. So the average stock, the numbers of time in which the average stock is being turned over is known as stock turnover. Definitely, it tells you how the numbers of time customers patronize a particular business. Of course, when customers patronize a particular business, the area you looked at is in the area of the sales. The numbers of time the numbers of sales that the business has will be measured by the stock turnover. So from the definition here, the number of time a particular stock is being turned over or sold is known as stock turnover. This is used to investigate the market sources of the output of a firm. Okay? Now, we are going to look at the importance of stock turnover. One, it helps to indicate how busy a business is. Okay? If you want to know how busy a business is, you looked at her sales, the numbers of time, the volume of sales, the volume of trade. So the volume of trade is indicated by the numbers of sales the business is has been carried on. So two, serves as a valuable indicator. Serves as a valuable indicator if a business is being sold. As a valuable indicator if a business of a business, okay, of a business. So it's a valuable indicator of a business in the area. If you want to measure how valuable your business is, you just look at one area, one aspect which has to do with what? With the numbers of time the sales, the stock turnover, the rate of turnover is an indicator, is a very important indicator of how valuable the business is. That is the patronage of the business, okay? You can value it. If you want to buy a business, what you look at, the yardstick you look at is what? Is the numbers of sales, the numbers of turnover. This good, the business, what the business is into, how effective is it, how patronage, the volume of our patronage is it to the eyes of the public. So bought or sold or valued. So you use the stock turnover to do that. Then 3, serve as a yardstick for measuring the performance of productive managers. So in every business you need a manager, person that will take care of the business, that will bring in his productive capacity, his skills into it, to put 1 and 2 together to see how things are being moved. Of course, the productive manager must always ensure that he carried out his productive activity in the minimal cost possible. So the stock turnover will serve as a yardstick for the company or the business or the owner of the business to measure the performance of a productive managers. Okay. Then 4, serve as a means of rewarding and motivating productive department. The department that is doing well is being what? Is being rewarded through her sales. So the numbers of sales she carried out tells you how productive that department is. So it serves as a means of rewarding and motivating productive departments so that they can do more in future. There are factors. Let's look at the factors that affect or what are those things that might affect the turnover, that either increase the turnover or reduce the turnover. 1, you have relative prices of goods. So relative prices of goods with high prices will have low turnover, of course, because of the price, as compared with goods with lower prices. We know that goods with lower prices have high turnover as compared to goods with what? With high prices. Then 2, goodwill and reputation of the seller. Goodwill and reputation of the seller is also very, very important as a factor that affects the turnover. The goodwill here has to do with the managerial efficiency of the manager, managerial efficiency and his reputation, his fame, how he has all these years, what he has been able to carry out. So the goodwill and reputation of the seller is very, very important as a factor affecting the turnover of the business. And 3, the nature and types of goods, which has to do with what? Foodstuff will have a high turnover compared with electronics. Foodstuff usually have high turnover compared to electronics. Therefore, advertising, the rate of effective advertising, publicity in terms of sales promotion, and what it helps to affect the turnover as compared to a business that does not even, advertising is just to bring awareness that a particular good or product is in the market. So if you don't advertise, how would people know that you have a particular product in the market? Okay, so it's a very important factor affecting turnover. So also sales promotion. Then 5, nearness of business to consumers. Nearness of business. The closer the business is to the consumer, the higher the turnover, the higher the numbers of sales she's going to have, as compared to business that's a business or a business that is far away from the consumer. So the market is very, very important. So the market is always nearer to the consumer and accessible to consumers. So for you to have what? Higher turnover. So credit facilities. Credit facilities, a business that grants credit to her customers will definitely experience high turnover as compared to a business that does not even allow credit to customers. Okay, so there are a lot of factors that affect turnover. These are just few from the ones we have here. So I don't think we have to spend so much time here discussing the factors. Now let's move to some calculation involving turnover and their formula. Of course, there is no how you measure there is no how you indicate the importance of turnover, how you reward productive management, how you motivate productive department without you having a yardstick of calculation. So some of the calculation involving turnover and their formula is what we are going to look at. So in our subsequent class, we are going to look at some exercise and we're going to solve some exercise on that. So for now, we're only going to look at the formulas. 1, rate of stock turnover. Rate of stock, so how many times does the average stock is being turned over in a particular year. So the cost of goods sold, or is given as the cost of goods sold all over average stock in times. Your final answer is always in times. Then 2, gross profit as percentage of turnover. The percentage of gross profit from the sales, from the total sales in that period. What is that percentage of gross profit as represented by the sales? Okay, what is the percentage? Because gross profit is given as sales minus cost of goods sold. Okay, so in other words, your sales or your turnover can be gross profit plus your what? Plus your cost of goods sold. So then 3, cost of goods sold as a percentage of turnover, which is also known as markup. Okay, markup has to do with cost of goods sold, while margin has to do with sales or selling price. So it's given as gross profit all over cost of goods sold or cost price. Gross profit all over cost of goods sold or cost price. What is simply tells you here is that what is the percentage of the cost price that you have in the sales? The percentage of the cost price or the percentage of cost of goods sold represented as sales. Okay, that is cost of goods sold as percentage of turnover, which is also known as markup. All right. Then you have expenses as a percentage of turnover. The expenses here has to do with what? With the profit and loss expenses, not the trading expenses. Okay? Because the trading expenses here has already been taken care of in the cost of goods sold. It has been taken care of there. So the expenses here has to do with the profit and loss expenses. Okay, what is that percentage of expenses represented in the portion of your net profit? The net profit you have represented in the portion of your sales. That percentage of net profit you have in your sales. Expenses as a percentage of turnover. So your net profit all over sales times 100 over 1. So also net profit as expenses. Sorry, there is a mistake here. It should be total expenses. Because we say expenses, total expenses. Good. Over sales times 100 over 1. Then you now have what? Net profit as a percentage of what? Of turnover. Net profit as a percentage of turnover, which is net profit all over sales times 100 over 1. Now, the most important thing here is the turnover. If you observe very well, you all have turnover virtually in all what? The formulas here you can see sales, which is turnover, sales. So they are all what? Turnover. In respect to what? To turnover. It's very, very important you memorize this formula. In a subsequent class, we are going to make use of these formulas to solve some exercises. So with this, we have come to the end of the class for today. So thank you very much for your time. I wish you stay safe and make sure you wash your hands frequently. Bye-bye.